Oui, bonsoir et merci de nous rejoindre en direct depuis Londres, en lien avec votre chaîne Sofa Télévision, la chaîne basée de différentes cultures ici à la diaspora et partout en Afrique. Comme vous le savez, on a deux matchs à jouer, Comores contre Lesotho, Côte d'Ivoire contre le Zambie.
ጤና ይስጥልኝ አድማጮቻችን በአለም ላይ የምትመለከቱ በሙሉ እንኳን ወደ ሶፋ ቴሌቪዥን በደህና መጣችሁ እንላለን። ይህ ፕሮግራማችን ዛሬ በኮሞሮስ እና በሌሶቶ የሚደረገው ቀጥታ ስርጭት ከለንደን ነው የምናስተላልፈው። ይሄ ፕሮግራማችን እንግዲህ ቀጣይነት ያለው ነው የሚሆነው። ሶፋ ቴሌቪዥን ከለንደን በ24 ሰዓት ለ24 ሰዓት እና ለ7 ቀን በሙሉ የሚተላለፍ ፕሮግራም ነው። እንግዲህ እኛም ኢትዮጵያውያኖች ይሄንን እድል አግኝተናል ከዚሁ ከአፍሪካን ወንድሞቻችን ጋር በመሆን ማለት ነው። ከወንድሜ እዚህ ጋር አሁን በተለያዩ ቋንቋዎች ያስተላልፈን ነው፣ በፍራንሳይኛ፣ በእንግሊዘኛ፣ በአማርኛ ሌሎችም ወንድሞቻችን ከአፍሪካ ወደፊት እንደሚቀላቀሉ እናስባለን። አሁንም ይሄን ፕሮግራም እየተላለፈ ሊቀላቀሉን የሚችሉ ይኖራሉ። ከናይጄሪያም በትዊ የተለያዩ ጋና ቋንቋዎች ሊተላለፉ ይችላሉ። ዋናው ዓላማ ምንድነው? የአፍሪካውያንን በዓለም ላይ ለማስጠራት ባህላቸውንም ፖለቲካቸውንም ስፖርታቸውንም ለማስተዋወቅ ነው ማለት ነው። በዚህ አጋጣሚ ወደፊት በስፋትና በጥልቀት የተለያዩ ፕሮግራሞች እናቀርባለን። ፖለቲካም ይዘት ይኖረዋል፣ ማህበራዊ ይዘት ይኖረዋል፣ ኢኮኖሚ ይዘት ይኖረዋል እና ስፖርትንም እንዲሁ እናስተላልፍ ይሆናል። ጫዋታውን በሌሶቶና በኮሞሮስ የሚደረገውን ጫዋታ እንደምትወዱትና በጥሩ ሁኔታ እንደሚጠናቀቅም እንጠብቃለን። አመሰግናለሁ።
Where is the kingdom in the sky? This time our journey takes us to the south of Africa, to the largest country in the world whose entire territory is surrounded by another country. Today we talk about the kingdom of Lesotho, or more precisely about football in Lesotho. I said it before. Lesotho is located in the south of Africa, completely surrounded by South Africa. In terms of size, it's comparable to Belgium, and even the so-called lowlands are up to 1,700 meters above sea level. Welcome to the kingdom in the sky. Lesotho has 2.1 million inhabitants, and the head of state is King Letsie III. The capital is Maseru. Football is by far the most popular sport in the country. One more reason to take a closer look at it. The domestic league and the national team are organized by the Lesotho Football Association. The association was founded in 1932 when Lesotho was still the British colony Basutoland. Of course, the association was founded under a different name. The association then became a member of the FIFA and the African Football Confederation CAF in 1964. A little later, in 1970, the Lesotho Premier League was founded, which is still the highest division today. Below that, there are other leagues, the A-League, the B-League and the C-League. We talked to Thabang Malane, Lesotho's national player, about the level of the league. Malane, 24, has been playing for LCS in the Premier League since 2017.
Here in Lesotho, we are not professionals. It's either we are semi-professionals or amateurs.
So the footballers there are not fully professionals. Perhaps one reason why success in continental club tournaments has been manageable so far. The most successful club at national level is capital team Matlama FC with 10 titles. However, even this team did not make it beyond the preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. Probably the biggest event was in 1997 when Orlando Pirates played Roma Rovers, a Premier League club, in the first round and could not go beyond a 0-0 draw in Lesotho. No Lesotho team took part in the Champions League qualifiers this year, the reason being Corona. Record champions Matlama play their home games at a historic venue, Pitsu Ground, where Lesotho's independence was won. There are currently 16 teams in the Lesotho Premier League. And the mood is the round-robin system, familiar from the major European leagues. Everyone plays each other twice and in the end, the team with the most points becomes champion. Let's move on to the national team, which is currently ranked 144th in the FIFA World Ranking. If you look at the Africa Cup and World Cup statistics, you quickly realize that the team has never been able to qualify. I asked Tabang how the country could fulfill its undoubted potential.
I think we are still behind because we don't have too many players abroad that can bring us experience.
Experience abroad in more professional structures can be a key. Many players are desperate to go down this route, but by doing so, many players also face a big problem.
Most of our players don't have agents, so it is not easy to be transferred from our country to South Africa.
Some have made it to neighboring South Africa, plus there's a striker, Thabiso Brown, who is currently playing in Bolivia. Lesotho's first international match was against Malawi in 1970, and their highest win was a 5-0 against Eswatini in 2006. The national team's nickname is Likwena, which means crocodile in the local language Sesotho. In 2004, the association planned a major upswing that would culminate in the qualification for the 2010 World Cup in neighboring South Africa. German coach Antoine Hey was hired for that purpose, but he failed the mission and had to resign in 2006. The national team's greatest success thus remained reaching the final of the Kusava Cup in 2000. The Kusava Cup is an annual tournament in which national teams from Southern Africa compete. The current champion is South Africa, with Zimbabwe having the most titles. If you want to see a video just about the Kusava Cup or other local tournaments, write it down in the comments. Tabang still believes in his country's potential and that they will eventually qualify for a major tournament.
I think we can still qualify for the AFCON Cup because here we have many skillful players, very talented players, but we have to work very hard.
He has no small goals for his personal future either. He wants to improve football in his home country and make the leap abroad.
One day, I play outside my country so that I can bring the experience that we need here to qualify for major tournaments.
I wish Tabang all the best for this endeavor and thank him for the exciting insights into the kingdom in the sky. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel Football Worldwide. Together we travel through the world and learn about football in every country in the world. Which nation should I present next? Write it down in the comments and also don't forget to follow my Instagram page, which is also down in the description. I'll say goodbye in the national language Sesotho this time too. Salahankle.
Squalion ngasina madamu muhimu hokaya ngasi director holisema ti ya Lesotho nane equipe ya Comores vojioni harma bosan hani kamil zahelera Comores gaduka iho Zambia haudunga ikomo ya udunga Côte d'Ivoire nane Zambia abunge batsi ngodacha wakati nganja harmu mpango watu shana mriswami ukanga dunji harma mpango watu wa Shingereza hokaya ngasina video zinji zahelu haya shi Comores ikawa na nyasi walomoroni pangesi dadi ngo iho Ibrahim ngo iho nano na nyasi kao wahesha pa television ngo Comores ngwari ndawo something zanga zirado ngwajumaliza wajuma bya shi Comores shasi singasi haruma mbawa he Shingereza usikwalewe mwana mtukufu. How you think the match gonna be today?
Like I said earlier on, it would be a wonderful wonderful because you know what we are expecting, particularly from Comoros, from my background research. I've seen this very top 3 players. One of them is Faiz Selemani. He is a winger player and he plays currently for Belgium team. So he's very good and young and very fast football player. And also we have got to watch, ladies and gentlemen, we have Yousouf Michangama, which is also he's also a good player. He plays for KV Cottridge, so he's also one to watch. I think he will be effective for your team. I believe so. And then the third one is also Said Bakari, ACC. Last but not least, he's also a midfielder and good player. So we expect a lot from them, and we know them already as an Africans. You see that we watch them. Most of them they play like I say in Europe, so which is very good to your advantage. So we will look forward to this game.
Here we go. We have Yousouf Msagama, we have fight ceremony, we have Shaket, we have a team. Remember, the Africa Cup of Nations was in Cameroon. Everyone was talking, but before that,
Sofa de media STV Bwa Milango watukufu wa himasi wa mtahawa mrenge wa zihaziza hanyu muhanzia za mapicha ili mhensi tarehi ze mashungi za hanyu ye sofa de media ibaki haumfanyilia nizo habei mahsus ze mashuhuli ze twara ze lola za hanyu ze nikundi watina ujiwa za majlis za kifadha haya na mje hawi nji harumwa ye STV hawele hazi zanyu wajauye ma politiciens ze événements politiques meeting, grand meeting, ze conference ngazivitiwa uhanzi za internet HD imaji za rahara ye dunia mafi wazikubali na ye STV wokwala hata haukai teknoloji waijuao hamamaji ya huno ze deba politique en direct na mchitamke wajau izo nzia za ubasa wa ye Comores hey ye STV Bwa Milango mria tilate ya tijobirwa na mkaribu haunji
ngamenshi hata leo nojirengeziza ukaulu nami ndawe nami nenda wakati ngamurumizo
they change the subject about Cameroon, the focus in Africa now. Do you think Comores will bring that kind of game back home?
Yes, why not? Because you know what, this especially youngsters who play like Changama and other players who play from in Belgium and France, there are advantage to African youngsters. You know, they look for them, they can inspire them to say the least. So these youngsters also, they will be inspired them, and also. Let us not forget that, you know what, the recruiters, those who recruit for Western teams, they watch this game today. They will be watching them. So if they perform very well, what do? Let us go to Comoros and see more players if they are coming out. So it's not only for Comoros, it's also good for Ethiopia also, Lesotho also, and other players who play in the African Cup of Nations. African Cup of Nations, as you can imagine, last time it was a very, very terrific game between Egypt and Senegal, for example. So all the likes of Mo Salah, Sani, all those players, let us not forget they come from Africa. So I think it is time for Africa now.
Do you think Comores is ready for that?
Yeah, why not? Because you know what, these players are emerging. So you have 3-4 players, and you know what, the time is changing. For example, Lesotho, if you see, so we're talking about only just more than 2.1 million people population. So you know, it is growing, it's developing. So Comoros, yes, it is showing those players are emerging. They are showing, playing in Europe. So why not?
Thank you very much, viewer. We just hear from our team in Comoros. Let's go back to Comoros to see the supporters how they are now.
Avec des sièges assis. Donc ça pose un problème aussi pour les pays qui sont qui ont besoin financiers, qui sont moins préparés à ça. Donc déjà on l'a pris au dernier moment. Et il faut savoir qu'il y a du public. Voilà, c'est pas le soutien qu'on a besoin. Le public, c'est, je répète, c'est le sang de Célacante, c'est le cœur de Célacante. C'est même plus que ça. C'est plus que ça. Depuis 2017, quand je parle aux joueurs, la première fois que je suis venu ici, je me suis tout de suite identifié à ce public-là. Quand j'ai vu avec le bus qui passe, il n'y a pas que moi, tous les gens qui viennent d'Europe, qui ne sont pas comoriens, et qui voient le peuple comorien, c'est magique. Et je dis pas ça pour que le peuple soit avec moi, pas du tout. Parce que le peuple ne doit pas être avec moi, il doit être avec les joueurs. Et donc, pour moi, le peuple comorien, les supporters comoriens, c'est l'exemple. En fait, ils nous ont dit comment les joueurs on devait se comporter. Et les joueurs, comment ils sont entre eux, ils sont exactement les valeurs que les supporters représentent. Et ça, c'est incroyable. Et les joueurs, croyez-moi, c'est vraiment comme les supporters. C'est une fusion. Et ça a obligé le staff à être comme eux. Voilà. Et nous, le staff, on s'est rassemblés, on a fait des réunions pour être comme les joueurs, comme vous, le public comorien. Et ce soutien, il est indispensable. Alors, qu'il soit 12 000, 8 000, 5 000, 1000 en fonction des circonstances, voilà, on a besoin de vous. Et surtout dans les moments faibles, comme des moments forts. Il faut pousser. Moi, j'ai une image quand j'étais ici, qu'un match, justement, c'est contre le Maroc. Et moi, comme je suis français d'origine marocaine, ça m'a marqué aussi. C'est que on a commencé le match, le public était en feu. C'était pas à ce stade-là, le stade était au bord de la plage. En feu, 1-0, voilà. Mais après, c'est le Maroc, c'est une grosse nation aussi. 1-1, 2-1. Et là, le public s'est éteint. D'accord? Et moi, j'étais avec l'attaquant qui était à côté de moi, je me suis retourné et j'ai fait ça au public. J'ai remotivé le public. Et qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? On a fait 2-2. Ouais, ils ont fait 2-2 les joueurs. Donc, vous avez vu, depuis le départ, je ne savais pas que j'allais être ici. Et depuis le départ, je sais que ce public-là, il est indispensable. Il vit football. Là, moi, je tiens à passer ce message-là. Supporters, vous savez, 20 000, 12 000, 8 000, mettez le feu. On a besoin de vous, mettez le feu. Et le foot, c'est un spectacle. C'est aussi des valeurs qu'on doit représenter dans la vie. Voilà. Et croyez-moi, les joueurs, ils sont prêts à se battre, à tout donner sur le terrain pour y arriver. Et ça rejoint la question que je vous disais plus tard par rapport à l'ambiance. Ben, l'ambiance, elle est exactement celle que je viens de vous décrire.
Allons laisser la compte, car vous m'a dit tout.
Yemena jao majana hindu imale pazeni muri wa hero wana wa isalakanti walinda wa masiwali wajua gabile masia hao ya maandika ujifanya tare hindari ya mwezi wajwe baada ya Comores zetu keja kaja kifuya mwaka ya baada tundaro garjoji hunrai ho Zambie iliri gombeane ne kifuya Zambie ramdo sana ni kami ehwa fukari ya mwezi wajwe muhajizi wa shiriki nabii baada na ngumzi titi ya Côte d'Ivoire ngeli dawe ya sana kana tilangu de tarehe 16 mwezi wa Septemba mwezi 22 rangu do sana ni kazi baada na ngumzi titi wa tundaro waji kundao iko komo wele wa mahali gaba ndele kipu ya Côte d'Ivoire de tarehe 20 na fukari ya mwezi wa Septemba